What's up? David Taub here, co-creator nextlevelguitar.com. Hope all is going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. And today I have a quick lesson for you on this fun little arpeggio device that I like to use that is really going to give you some different sounds. It kind of creates this wild sounding lick that's, very interesting and different. And I keep trying to instill in my students to try different things and play things in different ways. To add some spice to your playing, right? I love using arpeggios in my soloing and improvisation because it gives some different sounds. It's a great way to outline chords, and all an arpeggio is just the notes of a chord played separately. And good arpeggio playing kind of mixes arpeggios in with scales and in with your licks. So we're really going to take this arpeggio and kind of spin it on its ear. It's a little tricky to get down, but I really want to challenge you with this because it's going to incorporate some string skipping and alternate picking in a way that you might not be used to. It's a device that you could use with any arpeggio or any scale for that matter. Create your own things with it. And hey, if you get a second, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribing to the channel, that really helps us to keep bringing the content. Please leave a comment below. Let us know what you'd like to see in coming lessons, what you'd like to learn, or what gear you'd like to see reviewed. Or leave a question below because we do regular FAQ videos where we answer email questions. If you like the video, click the like button, give it a thumbs up, share it, and we so appreciate your support. Thank you so much. So we're in the key of C minor, and you might have heard me play this little arpeggio device in that little intro I was doing. If not, here's just that little device. Check it out. I did there, and again, you could do this with any arpeggio or any scale, is I took a minor arpeggio. So let me show you the arpeggio shape first, and then I'll show you what I did with it. So I'm up here on the 15th fret on the A string. That's the arpeggio. One note per string. And this is in the key of C minor. Here it is slow. So that's just our bass minor arpeggio. Root, flat, third, fifth, root, flat, third, fifth. Now, playing minor arpeggios just up and down the neck isn't all that musical sounding, right? So what we want to do is try to break that up and make it a little different sounding. So let's try making it sound like this. I'll do it slow. So what I'm doing is I'm playing that first note of the arpeggio. I'm skipping over the D string and I'm going to the G string. I'm playing the next note, and then I go back to the second note of the arpeggio on the D string, and I skip the G and I go to the B string. Then I go to the G string, and then I skip over the B string and I go to the high E string. And then the last two, I hit the B string and high E string. So basically you're playing the first note, skipping the second, playing the third note, then going back to the second, skipping the third, going to the fourth, right? Slow. And you get a really kind of, interesting sound. The picking I use for that is alternate picking. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All right? And it's going to feel a little weird at first if you're not used to skipping over strings. The other thing that you want to do is you're going to bar with your second finger so you can get that 13th fret on the D and the 13th fret on the B, right? So you kind of roll that finger after you hit the D string, take pressure off so you can, kind of kill the string. Because you don't want the notes to bleed into each other. That's the thing. You want to play each note and it should appear separately because we're outlining that C minor chord. Just start it really slow and then just work it up to speed over time. And you'll find that it's a really cool sound. And then coming back, I think what I did was when I played in the solo is I played that G note twice and I went straight down the arpeggio. And I think I swept it. So I kind of one pick on the upstroke. So the whole thing's slow. And if you want a free reference ebook to help you along your guitar journey, where I diagram out like 29 scales and I talk about all kinds of soloing strategies, it's packed with lessons and tons of fun stuff. You'll really like it. It's a great reference tool, and I'll send that as well as a video lesson for free on how to spice up your soloing. Simple things that you could really add. I'll send them both to you. Free video lesson free ebook. Click on that link below from Next Level Guitar. It's a really cool little device. Try it with other arpeggios. Don't get discouraged because it takes some time to get the picking and the string skipping down. Heavily try to, mute out the notes that you're not playing, right? So you don't get the string noise. Have fun with it. Put your own spin on it. Put on a track. Just get lost with it and enjoy. In this lesson, I'm using this Universum Mariana Private Reserve guitar. It's a really awesome guitar made by the good people of Universum Guitars. They're doing some really cool and different stuff. It's just not the same old Strat copies and Les Paul copies. They're really doing creative things. They make all their guitars, they're hand built in the Ukraine with special woods, and they're doing some really interesting things. And their guitars, they play great, they sound great, and they look really cool too. Check out their website. And I'm playing through a Paul Reed Smith MT15 all tube amp, 6L6 tubes, and through a 112 Paul Reed Smith cabinet that's mic'd with an SM57. In the amp, I'm on the lead channel. The gain's about 60%. I'm plugged straight into the amp from the guitar. The only effect I have is I have a Keeley Caverns pedal in the effects loop, and that's just giving me just a splash of reverb and delay. Leave your questions and your comments in the YouTube box below. Please subscribe to the channel. That really helps us, right? If you like the video, click the like button, share it. Remember, if you want that free video lesson and the ebook where I diagram out all the scales and tons of useful information, click on that link below. I have a new record coming out with my original band, Mind Cell. I'm really stoked about it, and we released the first single. I'll put a link to that in the YouTube description box too, as well as my band Facebook page. Please, if you get a second, check out the new original song. I'm going to be releasing some more material from my coming record, and I think you'll like it. I'll appreciate your feedback, so let me know what you think. Check it out, leave your comments, I'll respond, and I appreciate it. I want to thank you so much for your support over the years. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sending in your awesome questions. Keep that hard work up on that guitar. Keep having fun with it. And remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. Take care and rock out.